Hey everyone, Jess, we're here from Margaret, and we're back to a new Simpsons review. And if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is yet another good episode, and yet another Sideshow Bob scheme. Yep, yet again, Sideshow Bob appears yet again, trying to do a diabolical plan. So the episode starts with Krusty doing this pretty much weird kind of donation thing and showing this obstacle course that he made that Sideshow Mel goes through. And yeah, Lisa and Bart laughing, and Homer's like, whatever happened to Sideshow Bob? And yeah, Lisa says, don't he remembers that he framed Krusty, tried to kill Selma, rigged the elections, and tried to kill Bart? And he's like, oh yeah, him. I wonder what he's doing now. Which, yeah, we see at that he's pretty much in his cell with his cellmates and doing his place in a bottle, which ends up getting destroyed. And yeah, his cellmates are watching TV, which is Krusty. And yeah, he just starts ridding and disgusting with it, which him and another prisoner get up into a fight, and they are now obviously cleaning at the air show, which, yeah, all the things just blow away. And he's wondering who would be crazy enough to enjoy something like that. And then, yeah, everybody except Marge is actually excited for the aircraft. So, and Marge saying that she baked some things for earplugs. And yeah, his Sideshow Bob obviously dreading the sounds of the TV while he's trying to sleep, cleaning this aircraft. And of course, everybody's coming, and they're wondering where Sideshow Bob is, which they pretty much just don't even look for him. They just leave while he's hiding. And they're taking a tour of this jet, and obviously, Homer obviously seeing this free beer. Milhouse pressing some buttons while they're testing out the plane, and he gets launched. And we see the corporal, pretty much, and them talking. And obviously, Sideshow Bob planning his escape and going into the corporal's and washroom, which, yeah, he pretty much hides in there. And Bart, not knowing anything about this old plane, which Grandpa Simpson tells him about, him acting like the corporal to get these guards out. And them pretty much at the show, and Marge is obviously right next to the megaphone. And he pretty much stole a nuke. A giant nuke, pretty much. A nuke bomb. Which he starts laughing maniacally. They're getting ready for the craft show. And Martin shows these box kites. And yeah, Marge still wondering why do you have to have them so loud. Sideshow Bob still doing his plans. And we see the jets. And Homer obviously watching it from the screen. Sees Maggie. And then Sideshow Bob shows and says that pretty much if they would be able to give up the television, he will not blow up. Pretty much them getting rid of the television, or he'll blow the place up. So everybody's evacuating, and Bart and Lisa get locked in the gates, and the mayor and them are not knowing who's doing this terrorist attack. And of course, everybody's looking for him, and Grandpa Simpson also got locked in there. They find this alien, Bart playing around, and Lisa trying to get him out. And they say that there's no side of Bob, which they only show these magazines. Which Krusty comes, and he's like, oh, these are my kind of magazines. And yeah, they're pretty much saying that they're gonna have to do what Bob wants by giving up the televisions and the television shows, which, yeah, they pretty much do. And everybody does their farewells pretty much, and Sideshow Bob is actually very happy that this is actually coming as it plans, and he should have done more demands. And Krusty is very sad of all the things that are happening, but he figures out some way, like a broadcast, to stay on the air. And of course, they're still worried about Lisa and Bart, and yeah, he's like, they're fine. They got clean underwear. And saying about this clean underwear thing was funny. The corporal and them walk by, and they hear exactly where Sideshow Bob might be hiding, and that's the blimp, which, yeah, he's in the blimp. He's seeing all the channels going except this emergency broadcast system, which was Krusty, which he's in a Badlands in the middle of nowhere filming 12 hours. And yeah, he's pretty much got the button to blow it, but they're managed to stop him. He presses the button. Everything just starts to freeze in time till we see this bomb, and yeah, it doesn't necessarily blow, and we just see it fall apart. It says best before November 1958, which obviously is expired. And they're trying to tell him exactly to not do this and stuff, which, while Bart is distracting Sideshow Bob, Lisa does this really cool tactic of telling the cops and the army to surround him, showing that Sideshow Bob is pretty much hiding inside. He tears a rip in it and grabs Bart and takes him, and pretty much land in a ditch. And then they take this old plane, which Homer breaks down the gate, and yeah, they pretty much see that Bart is in trouble, which Lisa gets in, defrosting the tires, and they pretty much try to grab him. And Bart gets freed and is having to jump and saying that the cops would have to rescue him, but he's saying that he's gonna kill he's gonna kill Krusty with the plane. Which, yeah, he's still performing and showing of what it has to be without he's having to use without Itchy and Scratchy. And yeah, he's pretty much plotting to pretty much kill Krusty, and Krusty eventually gets out, and he's wondering what's taking so long, and eventually crashes, doesn't destroy the place, and ends up failing yet again, and gets arrested. Bart gets saved, and and Sideshow Bob gets sent back to jail, and Grandpa Simpson's got this really cool motorcycle, and we see the Fox television, 20s logo, which is very funny. That ends this episode. But a real great episode either way. So hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want, which one notifications turned on so you don't miss anything new. And let me know what y'all think. Catch you on next one.